Hey guys, Lauren and Harvey here with another episode of Lean Squad Cuisine, and let's lower it so you can see. I hope you like red meat or meat in general. If you are not a meat eater, I'm sorry, this is not going to be for you. Excuse me, we do typically have some sort of meat every night for dinner. So tonight, we kind of alternate it between chicken or fish or red meat like ground beef, or tonight is going to be steak. So steak is always best on the grill, so if your hubby likes to grill or you like to grill, it's nice weather now. The spring and summer is here, so get out and get on the grill if you can. Otherwise, of course, you can still do pan-seared steaks, or you can do broiled steaks in the oven. It works just as well, but there's just something about having a nice fresh steak cooked on the grill that just tastes so good. So husband is going to break it down how he did that because he did the grilling this evening. And then we are pairing that with fresh steamed broccoli, and I will break that down here in a little bit because you have to season your vegetables in a way that makes you enjoy eating them. Otherwise, I've been guilty of this myself many times. I'm not super big on eating vegetables in general, which is why a lot of times I throw as many as I can into my shakes. However, broccoli is an easy one to eat. Broccoli and asparagus are probably two of my favorite ones because they're just easy to season, and you can cook them just right to where they have enough crisp, but they're not so crisp, but they're still raw, and they're not overcooked. So I'm going to share with you the seasoning that I used for the broccoli, and he's going to show you how he did the steaks. Here you go.
All right. It's kind of really simple here. Tonight we're doing New York strips, which is a very good cut of steak. With the New York strip, how I do it typically is I take a little bit of olive oil. I couldn't tell you the amount. We'll call it a teaspoon. Take a teaspoon because it stretches. Rub both sides. Massage the oil into both sides of the meat. On both sides, and then you're gonna coat it with your favorite seasoning. You know, with steaks, you want more of something that's gonna bring out beef. So you definitely want to use something with salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and that's kind of really it. I mean, you got a few other things, but those are gonna be your base ingredients. So season both sides, as much seasoning as you like, with salt, pepper, or whatever seasoning you like. As a matter of fact, actually, although I love to do my own seasonings, the theme of this week has been using other people's seasonings. But I love Stagner Steak Rub. It's a beautiful steak rub, great flavor, nice char on your steaks. It's actually distributed and made by a classmate of mine, Will Alexander. So there's a shout out, buddy. But yes, this is good stuff. I use that on the steaks. Get the grill piping hot, gas grill, charcoal grill, either way, get it piping hot. Obviously, y'all know how to grill steaks, man. You throw them on there, depending on your liking, whether you're a medium done, and hopefully you don't like your steaks well done, since it's basically a leather belt. So, you put them on there, cook them to the desired temperature for whatever doneness you like. Make sure you get the flame going pretty good so you get a nice char on the outside. Like I said, you put the olive oil on there so the seasoning sticks, but it creates a char, you know. And then once it's done, about to pull it off, get you a small cut, maybe I don't know, half of about a teaspoon of butter. Put a little butter on top, let that thing melt away. Pull it off the grill, throw it on the plate and eat. I'll let Miss Hughes here, L Boogie, break down how she did the broccoli and how she seasoned that to make that pretty tasty, because I hate veggies myself. I equate eating veggies as to eating water, if that makes any sense. So I'll let her break that down. You guys have a great night. Enjoy the game, or read a book, or whatever you guys do on your off time. Peace and hair grease.
Okay, so for the broccoli, all I did, super simple. Whoa, we got way too close. Super simple. So get a microwave safe bowl, deep enough to hold your broccoli, right? So it was maybe 3 or 4 small little heads of broccoli. So you want to wash that really good, or I sliced it up first and then washed it because I like to be able to get down into it a little bit better than just washing with the big full head before it's cut. So you put that in a microwave safe bowl. You're going to cover that with saran wrap, and then you're going to put it in the microwave for about 7 minutes, 7 or 8, depending on the doneness that you like. Like I said, I like it to be a little bit crunchy, but not still raw, but then not overly cooked. So the way that you know that it's overly cooked is if it loses that bright green color that you want it to have. You want it to stay that bright green color. So not a dull green, but not a dark, like overcooked green. So you're going to put just enough water in the bottom to kind of cover the ones that are on the bottom of the bowl. So maybe about a half a cup is probably plenty. Just enough so that the steam can build up under the saran wrap to heat and cook the broccoli. You never want to completely submerge the broccoli or the vegetable in water as you're boiling or steaming, because that's how you easily lose the nutritional value of the vegetable itself. So you don't want all those nutrients to leak out into the water, and then you basically just throw the nutrients away down the sink, right? So just a little bit of water, enough for it to make and create its own steam by covering it with that saran wrap. So you're going to pop it in there, cook it for about 7 to 8 minutes. I just did 7 minutes. And then what you're going to do, I actually put it into a different bowl temporarily just so I could put a lid on it and shake it up to make it a lot easier to coat it. But I just did 1 tablespoon, maybe just under a tablespoon of olive oil, about a half of a teaspoon of garlic salt, another half teaspoon of thyme, dried thyme. These are thyme leaves. I think they even have ground thyme. So just whatever you have in the cabinet. These are thyme leaves. And then I used about half of a lemon to squeeze. So that made about 1 tablespoon of lemon. So if you like a little bit more of that citrusy flavor, then I would throw in a little bit of extra lemon juice. And then it's just pepper to your liking. Alright, so you put that in a bowl, shake it all up to where it's well coated and mixed, and then keep it in that bowl for easy storage, or like I just put it back into our pretty little serving dish that we got as a wedding gift, and I haven't even been able to really use it yet. So I was like, hey, this will be perfect, and it's microwave safe, so I just used it to cook the broccoli. So that's all we're going to have tonight. We're going to have, the steak. You do not have to put butter on it. It's personal preference. Like you said, there's already olive oil on it cooked, so you don't necessarily need anything extra. Just cut into it and enjoy. Personal preference. Throw some butter on there if you want to. Don't overdo it, because it's not the point of eating clean, lean cuisine. So that's it for tonight. We're going to sign off. It's time to eat before the food gets cold. I hope this was helpful, and put it on your grocery list for next week, and we'll be back for some more episodes
New York
next week.
shirts.
All right, see you guys later. Bye.